watching it end again and again. I feel it in waves, you follow me, drifting to places I should leave. So close to the edge of something so perfect. We were too scared to take the leap. I'm missing the way we used to be. Let me go. Left me in this mess I'm falling. Never know. Can't find a reason why. Can't get any closer. Can't find a reason why. Can't get any closer. Can't find a reason why. Can't get any closer. Couldn't get any closer. Tried to forget all that we had. I'm rolling like water in the sea. The memories crashing into me. So close to the edge of something so worth it. You have the world right at your feet. It almost is all we'll ever be. We can't get any closer.
What's going on, guys? How is everybody doing today? Hope you guys are having a fan-frickin-tastic Wednesday. Guys, a quick rule of chat is generally ignore what Kozakan Gaming has to say. 99% of the time, it doesn't even make sense. But I hope everybody is having a great day. And we are going to do a chill Pindle grinding session today. DB hot guy, thank you, man. I try. I have to make up for my subpar Diablo 2 gameplay with something, and it certainly is not my 16-year-old prostitute voice. It has to be my good looks. It's the only thing I got going for me. Thank you so much. Big shout out to the whole Big D gang. I hope you guys are having a good one. Arden, you said chat's not working? Chat's not working? What? Seems you updating to me. Wax is on point today. Wax is on point today. Okay. I think we're all set. It's been a while since I've run Pindle. I have all my traditional gear. Yep. All right. Oh, man. Is it possible to reject a new member? Is it possible to reject a new member? Oh, man. Will member get people's attention? Good question. Maybe. Kozakan Gaming, thank you so much for the channel membership. Guys, Kozakan Gaming built my PC computer, and I would not be streaming if it was not for the work he did. So if you guys want to hit him up with a follow, please do it. Please do it. He's a PUBG streamer. We all know what PUBG is like, but nobody's perfect. Some of us have to play shitty games. Anyways, enough bullshit. Let's start grinding Pindle. Homeless Tomato, member hype? Member hype is like a YouTube's version of a Twitch sub. Ooh, is that extra fast, Pindle? That's some bullshit. Extra fast Pindle. 20 faster run walk. Those why didn't those roll fire res? Those literally are exactly the Javazon boots that I need to complement my Bale running Javazon. Like, I don't really care about faster run walk. I teleport. I want the poison res because wave 2 I lose so much health because I have like -5 poison res. I just wanted lightning and fire res. Shit. Because I don't care about FHR because I just rock the 52 FHR breakpoint using Spirit, so shit. And we better repair our Enigma. First run in and Enigma's toast. Where are my Ral runes? Ral Runeys. Okay. Don't need to toggle your map TV, we're doing Pindle runs. Foul's not useful? Can make obedience out of a foul rune, which is okay. Matt, if they not shipped your, maybe they'll send you a third computer, and they won't lose it this time. 3 computers, man. DB Handsome, thank you. I try, like I said, subpar game, subpar gameplay, and subpar voice. I have to have something. Ceremonial Javelin and a J-Mod. Shit. J-Mod. Monarch of the Spikes. Yeah, you have gone through a crazy computer saga, man. Kurt S, good luck with the grind. I'll catch the VOD later. Thank you so much for the super chat, man. And I will see you later on the VOD. thank you for the super chat, bud. And that was a horrible Pindle run. Can we expect some DB merch?
Good luck with the grind. We'll watch the VOD later.
Thank you again, Kurt. I'll see you later, bud. DB merch. I've like debated doing it, but I can easily set it up through YouTube, through Teespring. If I'm gonna do it, I want it to be like a funny, good design image. But I kind of feel like I should maybe try and get a little bit bigger on YouTube before I try and start talking merch. But no bow on switch for vigor. Ghoul hands. The thing about using harmony with vigor, you run to the portal faster, but then you can't teleport as quickly to Pindle. And you can't howl as quickly like the second you get in the corner. So I find that he doesn't spread as efficiently. And the time that you save running to the portal, I feel like is equalized out by the 105 FCR breakpoint for teleporting. So kind of like a personal preference. Foony, personalized DV condoms. Oh, geez. Oh, geez. We can look into that. Try and get an affiliate partnership with Trojan. We can try. Guys, if you see there on Nightbot, I just launched a new variety channel. It's going to be dedicated to all of my variety stream VODs. War boots. I'll compare those to different ones. All my variety stream VODs and variety highlights will be on there. 127, 127. Does the defense vary on these? Those are identical. $5 NATO t-shirt and I'm so rich I don't pick up Wind Force. I could rock that. So rich I don't pick up Wind Force. Hashtag baller. Heavy belt. FHR, cold res, light res, nothing else. Will the condoms be used? They will not be used. Oh, jeez. I've started checking rare belts. I'm kind of like addicted to getting a good rare belt. With a whole whackload of gold find and plus strength and life. Will variety streams be in the middle of the night? They're gonna be all over the place because I need to stream. It's only gonna be like 2 or 3 times a month, but I have to stream 5 more times for a total of 7 and a total of 8 hours to get affiliate. Which I'm just gonna go like pretty hard the next 3 weeks. Get affiliate, and then after that point, I'll tone it back down again. It's really only just for variety and just variety to avoid Diablo 2 burnout. It's about the only reason I'm doing it. Mark, you found 2 burrs? Oh, sorry. I read... you said you're drinking 2 beers, and I read that as 2 burrs. Totally missed that one. Found Tyrell's Might in the pits? Wow, dude. Crazy. I'm not gonna be finding Tyrell's Might today. But I just did found T-Gods. I want 200 enhanced defense T-Gods. Jonathan, make some merch with that logo. Just put it right on the front page. My what the fuck face. T-God is man. I like T-Gods actually. I really like it for Bale writing because with my current setup with the faceted griffins and T-strokes, I melt everything players aid regardless of using Razor Tail or Arachnid Smash. I honestly can't tell the difference. And the cool thing I like about T-Gods is the lightning absorb. So you literally just absolutely turns souls into... Like, souls can't do anything to you. They can't touch you, so... Just like some nice extra survivability, and like I said, with the current setup and the minus res that I have, I can players 8 no problem. So like I can't tell the difference between Razor Tail or Arachid's Mesh or T-Gods, because everything just melts so easily. Like maybe cows, like you could argue you'd notice a big difference with T-Gods, but for Bale running I don't actually notice a diff. And we got another 5 NATO. We're going for 250 rare pelts now. That's going to be the next video. The next really long-term project. Oh, Luna, what's up? Just joined the stream. Not much, man. Just doing a quick little casual 3-hour Pindle grind today. Always like farming Pindle. Where do you farm a high rune from Battle.net? Cows is good. Travancole's good. Or any high monster density area farmed on a high player difficulty setting or large party group, and this mass monster killing. So like Chaos in a big party, Ancient Tunnels, the Pits. But really just kill as many monsters as you possibly can, as frequently as you can. And on Battle.net, and preferably larger player groups if you can find them. That's going to be how you get your high runes. Players 1 like solo magic finding. It's good for uniques, but it's not going to be good for high runes. I can't read Korean. So I don't know what you're asking me, sorry. Preferably English in chat if you can, just because, like I said, I can't read it, so. Jenny Ruby. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of cows. Like, there is good monster density there, and like early on, if you're looking for stuff like monarchs or crystal swords or stuff like that, it can be good. But 4-shot Howl doesn't work on like super uniques or champions or boss packs, but it works on regular minions. So the whole point of Howl is you separate Pindle from the Berserker Axe. It's just like a way to separate and isolate Pindle, and then you target him. Hamburgers are great. Yeah, I prefer hamburgers over hot dogs, for sure. For sure. Wizzy Spike Attack. Glorious Axe, leather gloves. Ever played Tibia? I don't know what that is. No, I definitely have not. Well, let's the fire. Silopan, Tyra's might can't drop from a minion, so Silopan can't give you the odds on that. Can drop from like a champion or a boss pack or like a Neelathak or Bale. They can't drop off a regular white minion. Just the regular white monster's minion in the highest area level, 85, is going to be 85, and you have to have 86 or 80. Or, sorry, you have to have 80. It's 87, I think. Yeah. Because boss packs. Yeah, it's not 86, it's 87 boss packs or boss packs are like Neelathak or Vale. Any way to contact me privately? You can direct message me on Twitter or Discord, either one. If you want to ask me something. That'd be the best way. One of those two. Good lands, don't share that. All my personal information. Human bot project on cows. See, the thing is, it's just you're spending so much time investing, like doing 1,000 runs. I'd rather do 1,000 runs of like an 84 area. Like I'm okay redoing like 1,000 run Pindle projects and stuff because I can do them so quickly. It doesn't take me very long, but 1,000 cows is very time intensive for like no reward towards the grail. Like you could even argue that Pindle running is bad. I still just don't mind doing Pindle though. It's more enjoyable, but... Poor shot. Thank you so much for the sub. You're the first sub of stream, man. Appreciate the channel support. Thank you so much. For shot, I use a hotkey macro that hits save or enter and H really quickly. So I'll show you. It's just because of the way I have my OBS set up, there's a little bit of a black screen delay. But so I click single player with my mouse, and I hit my hotkey macro, and it hits enter and H for me really quickly. And then if I do it very fast, because of the black little black delay on OBS, I can cycle a run without you guys seeing like what I just did. Kyle Walker, yeah, correct. This is single player. Single player at the pluggy mod. If I was doing this on Battle.net, I would be realmed down so quickly. So quick. Come on, where's my dimensional shard? All you round full YouTube? I don't understand what you're saying. You've been watching for a while, you thought you were subbed? Oh, that's okay. Thank you for the sub. Better late than never, right? Better late than never. Andrew, how do you install... if you want to install a second edition, what you do is make a copy of your save folder that you have pluggy in, and then rename the pluggy folder. So rename it something like Diablo-pluggy, and then the copied folder, you're just gonna leave that one Diablo 2. And when you rename the one Diablo 2-pluggy, your computer won't recognize it, right? So it'll go off the second folder. So then that folder, go on Battle.net with that folder active, and then what it'll do is it'll update the patch, so you'll have 1.14D. And then when you want to switch back and forth, like when you want to play Battle.net, you're just going to do Diablo-pluggy on the one folder, and then you have the other one Diablo 2. And then when you want to switch and play pluggy, you rename the other one Diablo 2 like Battle.net or whatever you want to call it, and then you rename the pluggy folder just Diablo 2. And just by changing the name, you can like change what you play. So I basically I use that setup of renaming the file folders, and I can switch within 5 minutes, not even 5 minutes, actually more like 30 seconds. I can switch between Path of Diablo, Diablo 2 Diablo 2 pluggy, or vanilla Diablo 2. And when I get around to it, when I'm not like super lazy, I will install Median XL. I have so many projects that I want to go through. I want to beat Hellfire with the monk. I want to play a decent amount of D1 Beelzebub mod. I want to keep progressing on the Grail. I want to do a little bit of the pod reset, and I want to play Median XL Sigma, the newest patch. So got so many things to do, and on top of making videos and variety streaming on my Twitch, just don't have enough time. Tyler, no, I've never played Median. I want to eventually, though. God, there's always really bad save and exit times when I go down into the Halls of Pain. Why not kill Pindle ads? If you're gonna kill the minions, you're better off doing it on like a player's 3 or 7 difficulty with something like a Javazon that has really good AoE. It'd be a waste of my time to just sit and item find. Ooh, two Necroscopes, 30 FCR with telekinesis charges. That's kind of cool. Pindle always drops 2 items regardless of difficulty, so you just put on players 1, he's easier to kill, and then you just focus on him. Because the Barb doesn't have very good AoE. But if you have like a teleporting Javazon, you could just like teleport around, throw Lightning Fury, wipe out the whole mob on higher difficulty, and then you can take advantage of the minion drops. But for what I'm kind of like targeting, it just makes more sense to go players 1 and focus on Pindle only. Joshua Giant Brant, what's up, Grego? How was your stream last night? I just left you on lurk and then I went downstairs and made dinner and stuff, so I didn't watch, but I saw that you were grinding away. Players 8. Yep, Battle.net. It's kind of body. Oh, Sapphire. Carl Sora, how's it going? Doc, when are we finding Tyrells? We're not finding Tyrells off of Pindle. That's for sure. Tyrells can't drop off of Pindle. Tyrell can drop every item in the game minus Arachnid's Mesh, Azarath, and Tyrell's Might. 20s? Nope. Marsha, do people stream Battle.net? There might be a few smaller Twitch streamers that like consistently stream Battle.net, but I think for the like majority of the bigger Diablo 2 streamers, they pretty much, it's either pod or like single player or ladder resets. Like just like the first day or week kind of thing. For the most part, there's always exceptions, but Connor Williams, how's it going? What's the build that I'm using for shot? I got a build video on my channel of this exact same build. It's just Grief main hand, 6 distant phase blade offhand, Enigma, 2-piece like K-Set, Caster Amulets, full inventory of MS Small Charms, Ghoul Hides for undead damage, Gold Wrap from RMF, 2 Wisps, or you can use Nagels, but Wisp is nice for the Light Absorb if Pindle's Lightning Enchanted. And like I said, just 7 MF Small Charms, Eads Grand Charm, Torch Annie, that kind of thing. Hashtag legs. Kumo, you can use Pluggy, or sorry, you can use Hero Editor with Pluggy. Just be careful when you're doing it. I don't even know how to use Hero Editor, so I've never done it, but I do know that it's possible to screw something up if you like hero edit something in the stash that's like outside of the regular normal Diablo 2 stash, I think. I'm not exactly sure 100% how it works, but if you're gonna use Hero Editor, you want to like experiment or try around with different builds, that's fine. Just make sure, for the love of God, you back up your plugin files before you do it. Just be safe, back up your files before you play around with Hero Editor and then give it a shot. Because worst case scenario, you screw up your character files, you can always just copy and paste them. Am I married? Yes, I am married. I am almost been married a year now. August 4th is the anniversary. You guys have any ideas of what to do with my wife besides going out to dinner? Shittin' Jimbos, what's going on, buddy? What are you saying, dude? Do I have kids? Negative, Doc. Negative. Do not have kids. Take her to McDonald's. Yeah, that's a good idea. Anniversary stream. I could stream a massive fight that leads to my divorce if... She absolutely phenomenally hates YouTube. Like, if she comes in here and I'm live streaming, she'll like tap on the door, she'll like open it just a hair, and then she'll like sign language me because she doesn't even want her voice to be like, she didn't want her voice to be broadcasted on YouTube, let alone like doing an anniversary stream. Do a 12-hour stream. Yeah. Not gonna happen. I do kind of want to do a 12-hour You kind of want to do a 12-hour, like a Pindle grind or something. Not this week, but next week she goes away to Washington, so she won't be around. So I might do like a night stream, just grind Pindle for like 10 hours straight, something like that. FLP, I think might be efficient enough for you. I reworked my skills, higher percent Hork. We're at 670 MF. Grinding out Pindles should be enough to make FLP happy. Yeah, whatever she's like close to where the White House is, so. Excuse me, every American, I am Canadian, so please don't be upset. You thresh socket runs? I think we'll just do Pindle today. Try and get a nice highlight clip for the end of the month. If I can. Party at Debrunski's house. Alright, you flying over, FLP? All my Polish YouTubers can, yeah, I could definitely get over 700 MF if I changed a few of my gear pieces around. Like, I could switch out the gloves, I can get 40 MF there. I can switch out the 2 Wisp projectors for 2 Nagel rings for like another 20-ish plus MF. So right there, that's, you know, 60 to 70 depending on the rules of the Nagel rings and stuff and the rules of the Wisp projector. So you could absolutely get more MF. How's the Fury Druid clear speed compared to other more popular class builds? Really godly Fury Druid can honestly keep pace with like a Frenzy Barb or a Zealer. It's just that not quite as good. Like it can keep pace. It's not gonna like outwork a Zealer, but very expensive and it's just not quite there. Yeah, it's not quite there. Fury Druid is a really fun character to play though. Especially if you use like a CTA on the offhand. When you cast battle orders and you transform into wolf form, you can have like 3,500 health and you can stick like extra points into strength. You don't have to go max Vita. There's just so many different ways you can build the character. Use Heart of the Wolverine too. Poland has airports? I guess it does. Never been. Forsyth. What gaming chair am I using? No, it's I want to say Vertigo. It's like the middle of the range. I think it's Vertigear or Vertigo. No, it's Vertigear, not Vertigo. Vertigo is like that thing you get when you get tripped out with height and stuff. Probably gonna get mean for saying that. Vertigear. Pretty sure it's Vertigear. Valentar Tesladin? Eventually, but that's like very low on my, just because of the dual dream. Gonna be making the Beast Rune Word next week. So you'll be seeing some crazy builds like teleporting Wolf Barb, magic finding Summoner Necro. There's gonna be a couple cool build videos coming down the pipeline when I make Beast. Got the base for it, I got the runes for it. I just want to make a video about the rune word and then we'll make it. Isn't that what it is, Matt? You know that movie when the guy, he's like, he's walking the tightrope. The movie gave people vertigo. Shit, not F. You know what I'm talking about, right? Please tell me you know what I'm talking about. Joseph Gordon-Levitt or whatever. That video, the movie, when he's like walking with the big tightrope across like the... I have no idea, Doc. I just chalked that up to some bullshit with YouTube. I will say, for the most part, oh, it's just a funny way to explain it. Okay, for the most part, like, it seems like YouTube just always like little bugs and glitches and bullshit. Where Twitch is seems like it's more stable. I'm not saying Twitch is perfect, but I don't know, maybe there's like server problems with Twitch too. I've only ever literally done 2 Twitch streams and I never had an issue with like connection or anything like that. Probably experience all these YouTube issues because I do so much YouTube streaming. And javelin. Might have to move over to your Twitch streams, not gonna lie, they have been much higher quality. You mean like just like the video itself? That's just because YouTube can't. YouTube spends so much time or so much data storing extra videos that compared to Twitch, right? Like Twitch always deletes the VODs after a certain time that they just can't stream at the same quality that Twitch can. But the cool thing about YouTube is you have like unlimited storage of those VODs, which do give you views and watch time and all that stuff, so. Ooh, Spired Helm. 15 Night Wings. Oh, I called it. 15% cold damage Night Wings. Finally. Shit. And now I just need a +5 cold facet for it. God damn it. Yes. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. I got something GG. 15 cold damage Night Wings. Shit. Oh, literally, I've been hunting for that for so long, and I'm getting attacked. For so long, I've been hunting for that. Bree Quick, thank you so much for the YouTube Premium free chat money, man. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Oh, man. Let's just check out... Okay, we'll put it on my Sorceress first. Where is the singing? I don't know if that's quite worth singing. Is it? I don't think it's quite worth singing. Because I already have it. So this is a 14 with a 3/3 facet in it. So here's my 15. Let's just quickly check my facets. Mule. Theros, good morning from New Zealand. Good afternoon from Ontario, Canada. Cool facets. Okay, so +4, -5, +4, +3, +3. Yeah, shit. I kind of want to wait for a 5. I don't really care about the minus. I just kind of want +5, but I could stick that in, but then that only gives me, +19 cold damage versus +17. It's like an extra 2%. Just gotta get that damn -5. Or sorry, +5, excuse me. Wait for the 5/5. Like I said, I don't care too much about the 5/5, but it's more the +5. Highway to the danger zone. Why mule with Puggy Balaclava? When you get to the point when you're storing like shitloads of items, like you're talking like, you know, when you get to like thousands plus items that you're storing, if you store them all in the shared stash space or your character's personal stash, it's going to slow down your save and exit times. So all of my Holy Grail items, like facets, high runes, that kind of thing, bases, if you tuck them on the personal stash of a mule, it's only going to affect the slowdown time of that mule. Make sense? Thundermaul bought D plus Fortitude. Okay setup? Yeah, it's okay setup. It depends on your character. Like, I would say, unfortunately, for like a Whirlwind Barbarian, Dual Grief is going to be better. For like a Fury Druid, Thunder Maul's a little bit slow. Cool style points build though, like lots of damage. Crazy Horse, how's it going? Personal stash memes coming up? Shit. Personal stash. Dimensional Shard. Exclamation Dimensional Shard. Well, we got the 15 cold damage Nightwing, so if we get the Dimensional Shard today, you're balling. Time for Rifson or Boson with that helmet? I think so, man. That's a good idea. When you save and exit, all of a sudden your gear unequips, you have to respec. That's really weird, Grego. What type of, like, are you D2SC, pluggy, or just the straight pluggy? Shit, 40 IS, and rolled 1 socket. Just doesn't have the 2 to Sin and 3 to Light Sentry. Jason, exclamation Grail, you get the list of all my remaining items. Actually, 1 second. I don't have it, sorry. Don't have it. There, I'll send that though. I haven't updated my stream deck yet, but there's the Discord if any of you guys want to join. If you haven't already.
I can't carry any.
Pluggy D2SC. So every time you save and exit, you have to completely respec your character. That's really weird, man. Hopefully you're making constant, like maybe try completely uninstalling and reinstalling. Like I have no idea, what would you have done to spark that from happening? Or spark that, like, to happen? I did have a weird thing happen to me earlier today. I was recording some stuff for a video, and my save and exit times were like brutal. Like typically in areas where they weren't that bad, they were like 15 seconds. And I had no idea what the hell was going on. And I just restarted my pluggy. Like I just completely closed it, opened it again, and it was fine. But I don't know. That's weird, man. Kind of scary as well. Kind of scary. Angel of Faith, that's from Hero Editor? Well, I don't even know how to use Hero Editor, so... Didn't happen to me from Hero Editor. If I was hero editing, I would have given myself a 5/5 facet and a Death Fathom by now. Oh, that's what it was. Strength bug problem? Your torch was in your... Grego, if it makes you feel any better, I've used the wrong character torch on one of my builds before. Game hacking, my regular drive is solid state, and then my C drive is solid state, and my D drive is D drive is the regular one. Why? You think that has something to do with it? Because save and exits are normal again, so. Andrew, can you play Pluggy full screen? You absolutely can. I'm playing Pluggy right now. Eric, I'm doing good, man. Thanks for asking. How are you? Big D drive. Yes, I have seen the new Top Gun. Have you guys seen it? I am so pumped for the new Top Gun. I'm a little bit pissed though that they didn't like contact me for a like, why didn't they contact me for doing a Danger Zone remix? Like they could have done a new Danger Zone and they could have literally called me, but they didn't. Some bullshit. Quithe, I don't believe that's the case. I really feel like with the way the drop odds are, and it's like, say, what, 1 in 400,000 chance for man's songs to drop, that you can't really get any statistical, like, relevance of that data of, like, a map seed affecting drops unless, like, you ran, like, thousands of bots over, like, years and then on, you know, specific map seeds and then compare the results, right? It's hard to, like, I understand what he's saying. Like, he thinks that, you know, he's found multiple Death Fathoms, but no man's songs, and he thinks it's maybe map seed related. I just feel like with the way drop odds are, that it's just, I think it's just reading into it too much. In my personal opinion, go Archon Staff. Blue Archon Staff. But then again, there's no way for me to prove that that's the case, and there's no way for him to prove it, right? There's no way to prove it. You can't put statistics through it because the drop odds are so infinitesimal that you need to do like thousands, like millions of runs before you could get any statistical relevant like data to prove a point either way, right? So Devin tuning in, checking in before work. Right on, man. I appreciate channel support. Don't forget to throw a like on the stream, guys. Doesn't cost you anything and it helps spread the channel for me. Map seeds equal God. Can't prove or disprove. Exactly. Pretty much. That's like the best way, literally the best way to explain it. You can't prove God exists and you can't prove he doesn't exist. It's a really good way of putting it, Billy. Bullshit, Billy. Man, if those rolled 220, could add a little bit MF, poison res. I legit never remember to like unless... Oh, Luco! Spreads the stream and it's free! Spreads the stream and it's free! Can help DB out. Lost the love and feeling? Oh, man. Yeah, exactly, Kurt. You could literally, yeah, you could literally do 10... Statistically, you could do 10 million runs and not drop an item. I mean, it's very low odds of something like that happening, but it is possible. I'm giving up on rare claws, man. I'm literally giving up on rare claws. Well, we're not really talking about a specific item, David. We're just talking about whether or not a specific map seed influences whether or not like a particular item will drop. We're just really saying that it's hard to statistically prove either way of whether or not it has variance. The only thing that I think supports that idea is the small thing that like a map seed affects stuff like weapon racks. So that's the only thing that you can possibly like put a claim to it. But then again, somebody on the Discord on the same pit map completed a grail. So like, Joshua, thank you so much for the super chat. Joshua.
Just got pluggy. What do you recommend for the first character and where should I farm for items?
Sorceress, man. Nightmare Mephisto. Try and get like a Viper Magi. If not, like you can use stealth, make your spirit and a crystal sword. Rhyme is a really good shield, or Ancient's Pledge. Rhyme if you want the MF. Grind Nightmare Bale to your like level 75. When you do choose to move into health difficulty, make sure you spec into a dual element build, so like Fireball, Frozen Orb. Try and get to, you can either grind Bugged and Dariel, or you can get all the way to El Mephisto. You can Moat Trick them. Either way, they're going to be good for getting your base gear. Ah, rare Caduceus! Could have been my Astrians. And then once you... one dislike, that always happens. Then once you have your base gear, you can switch to stuff like Ancient Tunnels, or you can grind Lower Kuros to make rune words. But that's kind of like your base, your standard base plan of success, man. Really doesn't differ. Caduceus. Caduceus. Hey, please, stop, please. What? Stop, please.
I can't carry anymore.
That's not very nice. Telling DB to shut up. Triptan, how's it going, man? Excited for pod reset, bud? Or gauntlets. Gotta get a quick man songs here for Mr. Llama. Shooting Jimbos? Shooting Jimbos disliked? Yeah, sorry guys. The spamming sucks for you. Spamming doesn't really bother me because I just let's let it go by, but it sucks for you guys. If you guys want to answer questions. That's fine with the timeout, Matt. Hopefully the spam drops a little bit. You guys give my Twitch a follow and my variety stream channel. Appreciate it. I'm trying to get it off the ground. Try and get maybe I get 10 subs today on my variety channel. Loot Thundermaw. Zeros, you can play Pluggy and Battle.net at the same time. You just have to do the file folder renaming method that I touched on earlier. Travis, why not stream on Twitch? Well, the thing about Twitch is I only have like 1,400 followers versus 24,000 and plus counting subscribers on YouTube. So typically, my YouTube streams are usually in the realm of like 250 to like 350 viewers on average. So I don't really want to go back to working my way up again from like 10, 20 viewer streams again on Diablo 2. I'm just using Twitch for variety to avoid Diablo 2 burnout, so like a couple times a month, just stream a different game. That way I'm still motivated to make more Diablo 2 videos and Diablo 2 like streams, right? Because there's a lot of other creators that have been that have burnt out playing Diablo 2. So guys like BT Neanderthal, DJ Waters, like they don't really play Diablo 2 anymore just because they've been completely burnt out of playing the game. So my strategy to avoid that is a couple times a month variety streaming Twitch. YouTube has VODs as well, correct. And the reason I don't variety stream on YouTube is because it's a pain in the ass with the copyright strike. Plus, a lot of people seem to get very ticked off if I stream something other than Diablo 2. So the win-win. I avoid bugging the shit out of people that I stream a different game, and then I don't have to worry about copyright strike. And then I'm gonna upload all the VODs from Twitch and all the highlights from the variety streams on my variety YouTube channel, which is randomly being posted by Nightbot there. He did, Josh, but I don't I never really watched his stuff anyways, so didn't really make a difference to me. Hawkhelm! Rid! Sure is, Matt. The end of every month, I like to do a highlight of all the best moments from stream, so that because every, like, you know, schedule, time zones, shit like that, not everybody can watch streams, right? So the way I do highlight videos, it just gives a chance for you guys that aren't able to consistently watch streams. You can kind of get caught up on the best moments. So Richard, why'd you make 2 chains of honor? I'm gonna make 1 shortly, but maybe like way in the future I may possibly like e-bug and make a chains of honor for the mercenary, but it's like a very niche idea of using chains of honor on merc. Jorit, I plan on doing 250 like the circlet video, and Nicholas, if an antler pelt's not colored, so it's not gold, white, blue, green, or red, it can't roll 5 NATO. And since the whole idea is trying to get a 5 NATO, there's just no point of checking regular druid pelts. So see these? All of these pelts here. Blue, that's gold. It's red, obviously. White, I don't have a green yet. But these all have the capability, or the possibility to roll. This is a really weird one. I like the different colored beak, like the offset beak, but anyways, they have to be colored for the chance to roll 5 NATO. And that antler was just regular colored. That's the whole idea. Yep. Virgo, I've ever used surfboard wax on my hair? Negative. Negative. Maybe I should try it though. Get a really slick hairstyle. I thought that was just for magic pelts, Billy. Like a magic pelt can be normal, it's a normal color, then can be colored when you identify it, but didn't think that was the case for rares. Although I could be wrong, I've been wrong before. Billy's right, it's a... Okay, well, there you go, see, I learned something new. Or Javzon and a Zealer / Smiter. Okay, cool, Rich. The thing is okay, they might turn colors, Billy, but then can they roll 5 NATO though? That's the question. I have to ask FLP. Because I still think you can get color on a rare pelt, but I don't think that means that it can roll 5 NATO though. Anyways, I'll have to ask FLP. We'll ask FLP when he comes back. My vids are the best. You're tuning in from Russia. Thank you, bud. I appreciate it. I got a new video coming out Saturday. I've collected all the footage for it. I just need to produce it and upload it. Eric, you just got a Crown of Ages off Pindle? Did you rule 2 open sockets, man? I'm still trying to get 2 open sockets. Chimmy, if you don't mind, I prefer just English being typed in chat if you can. Just because I can't read it and I'm sure half of chat can't read it, so... Just prefer English, please. If you can. Well, no, I'm not gonna ban, but just I can't read it, right? So.
Good afternoon.
What are we in? We're an hour in already. An hour in and a 15 cold damage Nightwings. Green is hard to read. I also really struggle reading the Russian language too. Like I totally mess up the names all the time. Cody, you think so? I'm pretty happy with that 15 Nightwings, man. To be honest. Very happy. 15 Nightwings. Yeah, exactly. I struggle with English, man. I could barely read and speak English, let alone a second language. Man, I just want to do like a really cool like design. Like something like that. And then 2 more blues up here. I'll alternate them with like red or something. Make a really cool design. Rune incoming? Just the Nightwing so far. Just the Nightwing. Couple rare druid pelts for video. That's it. DB love, okay, question mark? DB love for everybody. Martin, I look like Stephen Thompson. Stephen Wonderboy Thompson. Wizzy Spike.
I need mana.
Blue Corona. I've gotten 2 player 1 low runes back to back in like 20 minutes, so. That's a nasty Pindle teleport. Barb is a noob for needing mana. Yeah, it's pretty much just mana burn. That's the only thing. I kind of wish just vanilla Diablo 2 had no mana burn. Just 0 mana burn. Joshua, am I bilingual? No. I can like remotely, slowly, barely, kind of nothing really speak French. Like, not really at all, but that's it. Greens dominates StarCraft, that is true. Nick, there's, if you join the Discord, right there's a link for you. In the links and guide section, there's a setup guide explaining how to install and get your run counter going. You just have to use Java or download Java and install it, and you're okay. Yeah, I think it's weird that StarCraft is huge in Korea, but like Diablo 2 really isn't. I mean, sure, D2 is like a little bit, like a little popular, but nowhere near to the same extent StarCraft is. It was huge, but it's not anymore. Good PvP though, Sinzar. Trevor, yeah, like undeniably, Barbarian is the best Pindle runner, just simply because of item find. I mean, there's other characters that can like, Blizzard Sorceress can, you know, use Harmony, get there quickly, teleport, you know, drop Blizzard, and it can do the runs well. It's just every run on a regular character is a run and a half on the Barbarian because of item find. There's just unfortunately like 0 comparison. Spear. I would say if it wasn't for, like, if Barb didn't have item find, Barb would just be like right up there with the other Pindle runners. His item find sets him apart. Axe. Oh, it's small axe I want, right? Yeah, small axe. Or hatchet. Whatever one Nasher is. I think it's hatchet. Eric, Rune players 1 Pindle. Let's make it happen. We're gonna do like 3.5 hours of Pindle running today, so We already got our 15 coldlings. Pretty happy with that.
I can't carry anymore.
That in itself, like, if I can just get a +5 cold facet, honestly, I don't care about minus cold res. Well, minus cold res would help like the bows on and rifts in, so maybe I shouldn't say don't care about minus. But for cold sorceress, it doesn't matter. Actually, I got something really cool to show you guys. This is like, I'm so proud of this amulet. What's up, Gazing Goat? I crafted this Resource 10, where is it? Where is it? 2 source. Yeah, it's 2 source 18% with 21 MF. There it is. This is gonna be my Blizzard Sorceress Cold Finding, my Cold Sorceress Blizzard Gold Finding Caster Amulet. 2 to source skills, 10 FCR health, may hit 63. All 4 resistances with 40% to cold. Lightning would be better than cold, but I'll still take it with 62% gold find. That's like exactly what I'm gonna run on my 1600% gold find Blizz Sorceress. Pretty happy with that craft. Nice amulet, you like it? Thank you, ma'am. So I can't read off his channel name, but above Fender, the guy that said nice amulet, he's a Korean Diablo 2 YouTuber. So if you guys want to hit him up with a follow, or sorry, a sub. I can't say his name, unfortunately, though. I can't read Korean. If you guys want to check him out. Nasher's hand axe, okay. That's one of my missing items. Berettas. Can't click the name either. No problem, dude. No worries. Also, if you guys want to check out Matt C, his Chicken Chaser on Twitch. Path of Diablo streamer who's trying to get affiliate. So if you guys want to give him a hit up on Twitch. Also, just while we're at it, you can give me a follow on Twitch too for variety streams. There's the link. There you got everything you need. Path of Diablo, regular Diablo 2, and DB variety. But in all seriousness, I'd appreciate that. Holy crap, rare Caduceus and rare Corona in the same drop.
Impossible.
Man. It could have been Astrians. Could have been Astrians and Crown of Ages in the same drop. Could you imagine that? Greatest Pindle drop ever. If it rolled what I wanted it to. Ready to give me a follow? Thank you. Just trying to get the it's only gonna be variety, like I said, so just variety. Or yeah, 4 socket, yeah, could have been that too. Or you mean COA Fender, not COH. But yes. Could have been if I had any luck. Ubeyo Gesh, what's going on, bud?
Hello.
Got 2 TC87 uniques at the same. Yeah, that's crazy. I dropped 2 TC87s in my pit circuit video, but it was Natalia's Claw and Legend, Ghost Flame, I think, which they're not really useful, but that's the best I've ever gotten. Brandon Miller! Thank you very much, Brandon Miller. Ooh, nice message for Charcy to read off. I'll let her read it off for you instead of me. She'll probably do a better job.
started a Holy Grail Pluggy account after 15 years because of all your content. Should I use my very first low rune on an e-bug scarab husk fort for my Sork smirk, or to make grief for a barb poly?
That's actually it's just going to depend on what character you want to play. That's a good question. I would lean more towards making an e-bugged fortitude, just because that's going to help your mercenary so much. Like, it's going to make him so much stronger. Grief is nice for like a barb or a paladin, but the thing about grief is you can use like a budget Pindle running barb or something with oath runeword, or you can use like Heaven's Light, that 2 open socket scepter. Like, you can use something like that for a smiter instead of grief. So I mean, barb, you gotta use grief. Well, yeah, like top end you want grief, but like if you gotta pick between what you're gonna make your first low rune, what you're gonna use it for, I would use it for an e-bug fortitude for your sorceress or for your merc, because then you can use that merc on the barb and you can use something else that you know, that's what I think. Definitely your second low, make it in a grief phase blade, or phase blade base to make the rumor grief. Definitely do that. But your first low, I would lean towards e-bug fortitude. But then again, it depends. Like, if you really want the grief, you can, you know, like Luco said, you can use treachery and make grief first. Kind of one of those like personal preference things. But again, I'm gonna stop talking and I'm just gonna say go fortitude first, because that's what I would do. No problem, man, and thank you for the super chat. I appreciate it. Channel support means a lot, man. Thank you. And congratulations on starting your pluggy. Hope you have as much fun as I do and everybody else. Did somebody ask me about claws? Yeah, I want 2 to assassin skills, preferably like 2 open sockets or 1 open socket with IAS, and then 3 to light sentry is kind of what I want. I'll show you the closest. These are like the sing claws that I have that are the closest to being like good. I don't know. This one's 2 to traps, 2 to light sentry with 10 IAS. So I could put a shell rune in it, and then this one's 2 to assassin skills, 40 IAS, but it's 2 to death sentry. So I don't know why I have fire lizards there, but these are the 2 closest that I have. Which this one's 4 to light sentry. Like, they're okay. I could run dual claw with these 2 setups, but just not quite there. And I had, the unfortunate thing is I frickin' had a plain 5 to light sentry, which if I had known, I would have kept the plain light sentry, and then I would use the 4 to light sentry, would have put a shell rune in it, and that would have been a pretty good dual claw setup. But ooh, look at that, 2 open sockets. It's kind of cool. I rarely ever roll 2 open sockets on rares. Rarely. Ginabob, I haven't made bot D yet. I don't know what base. I was kind of set on a Berserker Axe, and then I sort of changed my mind again, going back to the Great Pole Axe. I don't know. But it doesn't have sorceress skills though, Ubio. I mean, it does have 2 open sockets, but like, if it was 2 to sorceress skills, Fire Mastery, and Meteor, then I could be more on board. Run walk, fire res, poison res, and go fine. Did have. Well, I was thinking for a whirlwind barb, Jimmy. Great pole axe. Because if I make a war pike, it's like war pike. It's really limited to kind of like the mercenary only, right? Where my thought is great pole axe. I can do whirlwind barb. I can use it on a summon necro with beast. Can mess around with it on other characters. Fury Dread. I'm going 3 open socket Eth Tomb Reaver for Fury Druid. That's what I'm going for. Barrettas. I'm just trying to find the most versatile use of Breath of the Dying. Like, I was leaning towards like the Berserker Axe, but then I don't know. Berserker Axe is going to be only for like a barb, right? But I guess I could use it on a Zealer or something, but trying to find the most versatile use. Mika Wickers coming in with a nice big fat 20 euro super chat. Thank you so much, man. Hello from France. Love my lives.
Hello from France. Love your lives, carrot, carrot.
Thank you so much. I don't know what you mean by love my lives, but thank you very much for the generous super chat, man. I appreciate it. Channel support is always welcome. Thank you so much. Ghost, yeah, well, Ghost Spear, you can use it for Fenzon, right? And then everything else. But does a Ghost Spear hit the max IS breakpoint for a Whirlwind Barb? Because if it does, I need to check the breakpoints. But if it does hit the max IS breakpoint, then it does. Oh shit. Maybe I'll make it in a Ghost Spear then. That way I can make it the most versatile for everything. Just to get the most use out of it. Yeah, thank you again, Micah. I appreciate it. Yeah, and then unfortunately Cody Grief destroyed. Oh, are you kidding? Oh, oh baby. Oh, where's Nate Moon? Where's Nate Moon? Where's Nate Moon? Oh, D-Web, D-Web, D-Web. Oh, baby. Okay, you guys ready for my song? Okay, here's my song. This is my song that Okay, my song is gonna be so bad, but I was practicing this. Okay, ready, guys? I don't know if I want to sing. I don't know if I want to sing. It's gonna be embarrassing. Yo, listen up, here's a story about a little guy that lives in a blue world, and all day and all night and everything he sees is just blue, like him, inside and outside. Blue his house with a blue little window and a blue Corvette. Everything is blue for him and himself and everybody around, 'cause he ain't got nobody to listen to. Okay, minus 50. I did it. I will 65, baby. Okay, minus 50. Poison Reds. 2-2, minus 50. 2-1, minus 47. It's still a D-Web, though. It's still a D-Web. Oh, it's still a D-Web. You guys enjoyed my singing? Oh, baby. 2-1-47. And my other is a 2-2-45. Because it has a 5-5 facet in it. And it rolled minus 40. Remonster, that's enough singing. I just embarrassed myself enough, so. Oh, it's always, yeah, okay. Whatever. Dude, it's always 2 skills, and then it rolls 1 to 2 poison, and then minus 40 to minus 50, and then I think it's minus 5 to 10? Or is it, is it 5 to 10 mana after kill and life after kill? I forget. Anyways. We did it. And I sung it. Joshua, you're dancing the whole song. Thank you, man. Now I gotta practice another song for my next GG drop. God, that's literally like 15 cold damage night wings and a D-web in the same hour and a half. And merman sprockets. Took you back, Gaze and Goat? Like one hit wonder? Nate, I'll email it to you, man. You gotta get a D-web, Nate. I'll email it to you. Just send me one of your Astrians. Nightwings is a better drop? Tobias, next Diablo 2 singing Superstar? I wouldn't go that far, but maybe. That was off of a kill too. That wasn't off of a hork. It was kind of like a delayed reaction there where I was... Grego, Pindle Pop, you dragon scale? Nice find. Really wanted a Death's Fathom though. Oh, who let the dogs out? Jordan, that's the next song? Did you guys catch the arm wave that I had going too? I was like this. Oh, Matt, Charcy might knock that down, but she might spam that, but... Thank you, Matt. What will they do after Tyraels? I don't know. We'll see. We'll cross that bridge when we get to it. Oh, Matt.
I'm blue dalba dee dalba die. Dalba dee dalba die.
Dalba dee dalba die. Dee dalba dee dalba die. Hit to the chopper. Billy, you're showing my wife? Please don't. Please don't show my wife. Please don't show my wife. Well done, Charcy. Who's a better singer, me or Charcy? Please be honest. Bot D double D. Crazy Horse still better than DB. Ouch. I thought my singing was dope. All these nice stats. I see 2 javelin skills. Redmar. D frickin' web. The problem is like all of my... I get really nice like 20 IS, like 9 dex, you know, fire res MF for, you know, strength, lightning, fire res, 20 IS, bunch of MF or whatever. They either roll no boa skills, or sorry, no skills, or they roll boa skills. That's the problem. To break out my guitar for my next song? Well, I'll think of another crazy song and then I'll sing it when... I was a little hesitant there though, because I didn't want to sing it, because I was like, I'm gonna regret this later. Kind of like my Wind Force drop, but... My Wind Force drop video. Blue Myrmidon Greaves. Yeah, that would have been nice if that rolled, like Ubio said, it rolls 2 to necro skills always. And then if it rolled 2 to poison and bone, would have been nice. I'd probably, like if it rolled, you know, like 2/2 minus 47, I might have just put an Istrin in it actually. Valentar, I've only done like a small 50 blood gloves crafting session. And I did get 220s with max crushing blow and mana stolen per hit. But they're still like, I'd rather use better rares. Charlie! Chuckle Charles, you missed my singing, buddy. You missed my drop. Missed my drop. Tobias, I am 30 years old. 30 years
I bet
young.
you haven't showered in 2 days, you nerd. I smell you.
Smell me.
I am overpowered.
Don't Stop Me Now by Queen. Alright. Ceremonial bowl.
Hello.
Rare Sacred Armor. To Bohemian Rhapsody. If I got Templar's Might, I'd be kind of pissed. Yeah, Bastard Sword. That'd be one for the Grail. Ooh, that is a sick gold find charm. Nicholas Kickerson, thank you so much for the sub. That is a 5 gold find, 11 fire res small charm. That is wicked for a gold finding blizzard sorceress. That is wicked. And Eth Griswold's Edge. Ooh, 2 nice finds. Man, we are on fire today. Ask and do you have in one stream? Sounds practical for... Dude, Pindle is fire hot today. Ubio, are you still in chat? I want to show you my gold find amulet that I crafted. If you're still in chat. I crafted what I think is like... I would give it a 9 out of 10 for... Specifically for gold finding Blizzard Sorcerer setup. Oh, you saw it already? Okay. Yeah, I would give it like... Honestly, I think it's 9 out of 10. If it rolled like more like light res or something and maybe MF or something on it as well. Gletta, 1 to fire skills.
I need a key.
Anyways, it's gonna like fit in just right with my 63 FCR gold find Blizzard Sorceress. Gonna fit in just right.
How may I be of help?
Do I use COT? Chris, you can check out my gold find Blizzard Sorceress build video if you want to. But for like a big, more in-depth explanation. But I just use wealth. I believe it's. Oh wait, no. I didn't use anything. Mercenary was. I think it was just Fortitude, my Cham Vamp Gaze, and then Infinity, because I think I was lazy and I didn't want to mule over. But no, I don't use Chains of Honor. Like, you could use like Guardian Angel, or sorry, yeah, Guardian Angel with like a Ral Rune, Kira's Guardian with a Ral Rune and Infinity, but I find that with that Sorceress video, I literally get a mil gold in like 5 runs, and the Mercenary maybe dies like once every like 20 runs, so you just like resurrect him. It's not a big deal. But Kozakon Gaming, you missed my song, man. You missed it. Dropped another D-Web though. COT. What is COT, Chris? Oh, Crown of Thieves. because with the Blizzard Sorceress, like the Gold Fine Blizzard Sorceress setup, because you're doing like 5% of the killing, I would just use like your God tier setup would be like a Rald Kira's Guardian, Rald Guardian Angel, and then Infinity. But actually, now that I think about it, Infinity on the mercenary, it overrides like the Infinity, or sorry, the Conviction aura that the Council can spawn. So the Ral rune in the body armor and the helmet is really to combat like the Conviction aura from the Council. So I would say that maybe you'd be better off with like 15 IS helmet and a 15 IS jewel in the helmet and the body armor to maybe reach a faster attack speed breakpoint, because Kira's Guardian will help you cap your res out. The Ral runes are really just, like I said, for conviction, or like if you're running a Barbarian or something. But I don't know, what do you guys think? You think like for the Barbarian setup, you want to put a Ral in the circlet and the body armor, because then that helps combat conviction if the Council spawns with it. But we'll find Blizzard Sorceress, when you're using Infinity on the mercenary, it counteracts it, so might be better off with like IAS jewels for breakpoints or something like that. But I wouldn't stick Lemurins in the helmet or anything, because you do 95% of the killing. You teleport in, cast your Blizzard, static field, and then that's it, right? Everything dies. The mercenary doesn't really kill anything. Yeah, exactly. That's what I was thinking, Valentar. But I just was thinking, what would be better for the socket, the body armor, and the Kira's Guardian Circle Pill? Because you don't need the two Rals, I think, if the Merc is using Infinity. Yeah, that's an option too, Chris. You can put a Cham rune. It is an option. Rare Legendary Mallet. Man, where's FLP at? I'm on fire and FLP's not even here. We did get a rare Caduceus and a rare Corona in the same drop too. That would have been a nutty. Astrians, Crown of Ages, and D-Web all in the same stream. Manu the Great 2010. Thank you so much for the sub, man. For sub a stream. Appreciate it. How do you get your fireball damage up? It's kind of weak. What's your gear like, Cody? It'd be like Infinity on your mercenary for support, skillers, all kinds of plus skills. So like Shaco, Hodo, Spirit, Arachnid Smash, you know, Viper, Magi, Chains of Honor, Enigma, depending on whatever body armor you're using, Torch and Annie, like Mara's or Castria with plus skills. The rumored Phoenix and a shield, super expensive, but that's going to like bump up your fire damage like crazy. Because of the minus fire res. Nicholas Cook, thank you so much for the sub. Appreciate the sub support. Thank you so much. Oh, you're just a Blizzard Sorceress? Try and stack like the budget plus skills that you can. So Spirit and a Crystal Sword. When you get to Hell difficulty, Larzik, your first Monarch, you can make another Spirit, so that's +4 skills. If you're using the helmet lore, you can get another +1 skill there. You can craft some caster amulets. They're, because of your character level, you're not going to be able to get +2 to skills, but you can still get +1 skill from a caster amulet early on. You can get a skill from Viper Magi if you drop it. You can also get SOJs if you, but You're probably gonna do stuff like make hodl before you roll SOJ. 10 FHR, fire res, poison res, 71 gold fine, and 12 MF. Those are kind of cool. I got better boots than that though for gold fine. Yeah, that's along the lines of what I was thinking, Valentar. Along the lines. Blizzcon Gaming, you don't know what song? You don't know Eiffel 65 on Blue? Can somebody time out Kozakon in chat, please? How do you not know that song? How do you not know that song? Yeah, not bad boots. I got better gold fine boots though. I can show you them. These ones are really nice. They're just a little low on gold fine, but they have fast run walk, FHR, light res, fire res, and 51 gold fine. These are like high lightning, high fire, good amount of gold and MF as well. Those are max gold fine, 80 with FHR. They just have cold res that kind of sucks. And I have stuff like this, like that's 80 gold fine. It depends on how like crazy I want to go. Like I have triple lemmed Ethone Sedan for the Merc. Just lemmed swords. Depends on if you want like, if you really want the extra 30 gold fine, or you rather have the FHR and the fire res and light res. It's kind of situational based on the rest of your gear. But I think I'm planning on just maxing, oh, that song, you nailed it. I plan on just maxing the percent gold fine as high as I possibly can, so it's not the most efficient way of farming gold in single player. Like the Blizzard Sorceress just can do faster runs. But I want to try and make like a, you know, 3,500% gold find barb build just for fun. James H, gambling is like the best way to get crazy circlets. Or you can get nice rings, or rare amulets are okay. I kind of like crafted amulets more than rare amulets, but really just for the purpose of really nice circlets, man. Is the best way to roll like a 220 druid circlet or something. Adam, you're probably just not, Blizzard is, it's kind of a weird skill to aim until you get used to it. I would say just try and reposition it a little bit differently. It also, like, it depends on what you use as your, like your other attacking skill. Like if you're using Glacial Spike and then you, which freezes and has a radius. Like if you freeze a bunch of monsters at a big radius, it's not the best for Blizzard because you kind of want them walking towards you. You want them walking through the Blizzard. So that's where like Ice Blast is really good. It's more like single target and more damage. So that can help you get a little bit more to your Blizzard, but I'd say it's probably just more practice and just getting used to, like myself, I'm not a really good, like I'm not super dialed with the Blizzard Sorceress. Like I'm okay, but if you watch like Mr. Llama on Monday when he streams his Holy Grail Sorceress, like that is top tier Blizzard Sorceress. And you can see he never has any problem aiming it, right? It's just kind of like a practice thing. The more you do it, the better you get at it. Torque is the guy. Never seems to get hit by your Blizzard. Maybe you could try re-rolling your map, Adam. Because Torque is cold immune unless you're using Infinity, so if you are using Infinity, try and re-roll a map where he's kind of clumped together better with the rest of them. That should help. Jacob, yeah. Cold Wings, or sorry, Night Wings is the one with cold damage. Velo Steel is the other one. But I did do 1,000 Trav runs with the Blitz Sorceress Adam, so I will agree with you that it is kind of a pain in the butt sometimes. But a better map and more practice is pretty much what you got to do. Grego, you're enjoying my stream? Thank you, Matt. Thank you very much, man. You guys want to check out Grego? He's also a Diablo 2 YouTuber. There's a lot of melee streams like Zealers and stuff, so really, really good stream if you guys want to hit him up. James, I already had my coffee today, man. I had my coffee earlier when I was doing some video editing, so just water today. Fort Rune. Charlie. Everybody loved the singing except for like 2 people, and you're one of them, so. Everybody loved the singing. Yeah, that's another reason, literally, why like I don't like the Barbarian for gold find, because item find is just a disaster unless you have like a loot filter. And then being able to telekinesis the gold piles is just so much more convenient for me that I really don't think I'd want to gold find with another character. And then when you finish your runs, like, so, you know, you do like 5 runs. Sorry, I want to go to the waypoint. You do like 5 runs, and then you teleport from Trav back to Chaos Sanctuary. You literally just run over, TK the chest, boom, deposit your gold, save and exit, and then like do the next, just recycle the run. It's just very, very efficient. Charlie, come on. Was the singing that bad for you? It was I'm Blue by Eiffel 65. James, yeah, I did catch the new Top Gun trailer. It looks sick. Super sick. Definitely gonna go watch that one in theaters. Bender, come on, it was not that bad. For Monster, you must have... Yeah. It's got a... Caffeine has like a... What do you say? It's like a delay... Not delayed, it's like... It's like, you always need more of it. Like, you get, whatever that word is for that. I don't want to say it's not diminishing returns, because it's not like magic finding. It's... You develop like a tolerance to it, then you always need more and more. I hope they include that song, man. That song is like so good. Herman's buckets. Well, like, no, not like, yeah, you can be addicted to it, but I mean, like, you develop a tolerance. Tell my wife coffee has a diminishing return. Charlie, you know what I told my wife last night? I told her that if she ever divorced me, that Charlie from YouTube would take me in. You're so infatuated with me. Chuckle Charles 118 would take me in. Ah, Wizzy's bike. Come on, Pindle, you're starting to be stingy here. Let's go. Alright, later, Star Hunter. Derwalt Stingkeep, how are you? Diablo 2 is the best ARPG of all time. I'm doing great, ma'am. How are you? And yes, Diablo 2 is one of the greatest games ever. I agree. If not the greatest. New Top Gun movie looks good. Yeah, Chuckle Charles, you following Chicken Chaser on Twitch or what? Or just DB? Ah, rare cap. Rare cap. I always call him Chuckle Charles. Valentar, best eth weapon I've ever found. Nothing. You saw my claws, right? So those are the best claws that I've found. You saw some of my gold find boots. This is the best circlet I've ever found. 220 with 10 strength, 24 light res, and a perfect topaz. It's the best circlet, which is not that good either. This is the best 5 NATO I've ever found. 14 light res, 9 life, 1 energy, 2 druid skills, 3 tornado. At least it's an antler pelt, but it's kind of fugly gold. And well, I got some crazy boa gloves. Got some crazy boa gloves. Those are 220s of mana soul per hit, cold res, 3 strength. 220s with 9 dex and 28 fire res. 220s with 30 light res and extra gold find. 220s with 21 fire res and 7 dex. And then 220s with 30 fire res and 7 MF. Literally just needed one of them to roll 220 javelin. Those are honestly... Oh, I got one other one. Those are honestly the best rares I've ever found. Like on single player. Benz, what's going on? Not much, man. We're just grinding Pindle. Been off the hook for drops today. And there. That's my 5 bow rare helm. That's pretty much the best rares I've ever gotten. A couple like okay rare rings, but like solid stuff for single player, but you know, I'd probably be laughed out of D2JSP if I posted it on the trophy room, right? So that's just kind of what single player is. You just get used to it. Yeah, I know, and it's styling green too. Just need the damn green antlers, man. But I only ever use that for like a pre-buff for Ubers, for Frenzy Barb. No problem, Valentar. Valentur or Valentar, if I'm pronouncing that right. I just really want to get a nice pair of Sin Claws. No, it doesn't, Syria. But I wish it was actually green when you wore it. Like if it was like the same as like a, like here, if I just switch out my helmet for a second. Like if it looked like that when you were wearing it, I think it would look a lot better than, but I do like the gray of the IK helmet. Sin gloves? No, nothing, man. Like, I don't really play a lot of Sin outside of the trap Sin, but I've never found anything that like I would think would be good for martial arts. So, nope.
Not in town.
But rares is something that I still get very excited over in Diablo 2. Like there's not a lot of, at this point with so much grinding, like the only thing that gets me excited is like, you know, like burr runes, jaw runes and up, crazy rares, and then like the top 10 rare uniques. Like when a Shaco drops, it doesn't get my heart pumping. Bitkex, I'm saving all the perfect skulls for... So a guy on our Discord, he's knows Diablo 2 inside and out. Basically, he explained to me that with the way re-rolling works, that I know I'm going to get a bunch of people telling me it's not true, but if you have a high enough level character and you drop a regular antler pelt, I think it's some of the other normal druid pelts, but specifically, I know 100% sure the regular antler pelt, if you drop it at a high enough level and then you re-roll it, you can re-roll infinite amount of times and still get 5 NATO. So I plan on saving the perfect skulls for that. Which I know everybody's going to say, no, you can't, but he's done the math, he showed me the calculation, he explained it to me, and you can. an antler pelt specifically with the high enough level and the right item level, you can reroll it infinite amount of times. That's kind of what I plan on saving them for. It's true? Okay, so you know? Good. Good. Every time you reroll it, Soya, the color changes. I kind of thought the same thing too. I was gonna, I'm like, oh man, I'll pick like a green pelt and I'll just keep re-rolling it. But it just changes the color every time. Oh, I do like the druid, man. I want to get a 5 NATO that beats Mr. Llama's, so because I kind of found the first one, then he found one that was better than mine, and then he posted the funny video comparing the two. So now I want to one-up him. One-up him. But it would be cool if, like, if every time we re-rolled it, it stayed green. Would have been cool, but Sapphire. Llama Revenge. Well, yeah, pretty much. The variety streaming that I'm doing on my Twitch channel, Nightbot just posted a link there. It's gonna be games like God of War, Dead Space, Dante's Inferno, Shadow of the Colossus, like just Metal Gear Solid, like just totally different than Diablo 2 games that, just to avoid burnout. Vardy Stone is okay for a budget mercenary. It's a lot of defense, has like FHR and other stat bonuses. It's a cool rune word. But just Shellthal, Lem, and any 3 open saga body armor making treachery is just better because of the IAS and chance to proc Fade, which gives you a huge amount of DR and resistances. So just one of those unfortunate things where a specific rune word is just so much better that you can use stone as a temporary base until you make a treachery, but treachery is just always going to be better. No, I haven't played it Hoarfrost, but that was one of the games I wanted to play, the new Crash Bandicoot Remastered. I wanted to play that. Ooh, Jimmy, we dropped some badass drops today, man. You missed it. You missed my singing too. Or did you catch it? Marcus, I made Infinity first because I planned on being like Llama and just doing it all with Pure Sorceress was what I planned on, so I made it. Jonathan, yeah, I know. I'm gonna buy a PS4 shortly. I'm just waiting for my Twitch to kick off a little bit. But yeah, I went Infinity first and made Enigma second, just because I didn't actually plan on playing other characters. But then chat kind of like really wanted me to, so. Jimmy, F you. Singing her F you. F Jimmy. Can somebody time out Jimmy for a little bit, please? I was happy. How do you dump on somebody being happy? I haven't found high runes in a long time, Depto. Like a really long time. Really long time. I mean, I don't... The last high rune was like the 2 low runes like 3 months ago. And I think I got a Vex rune this month off of Pindle, but a Vex rune isn't too crazy. Sarkross, what's going on? We got a 15 cold damage Nightwings today, Sarkross, and a 2-1-47 DWAB. And an Ethereal Death Cleaver. Damn it, regular Death Cleaver. A regular Death Cleaver today. Oh man, Pindle is on fire. Ramonster, why do I not click repair all? I don't, because I made my Infinity in a superior Enigma, so it is monumentally expensive to repair. So I use Ral runes on the Enigma, and then I just use the repair, like the single digit repair, and repair everything else, because it's literally just like I think it's $750,000 to fully repair my Enigma. So it's just cheaper to use a Ral rune and then individually repair everything else. Yes, that is correct. It is a 147. I just always say 2, even though first one rolls 2, but Infinity and an Eth Enigma? Did I say that? Bullshit, I didn't say that. Bullshit. I said Infinity and an Eth Enigma? I made Enigma in a superior. Enigma in a superior Death Shroud. Bullshit, I didn't say that. That is bullshit. I made Infinity in an Enigma? What's up, Lamaleo? That is bullshit. I don't believe you guys. Clip it. Clip it or I don't believe it. Clip it or I don't believe it. Okay, but just to repeat what I said. I made my Enigma in a 3 open socket superior Dust Shroud, which is very expensive to repair. So I use a Ral rune on it specifically, and then I use the individual repair button for everything else. But you guys know what I meant. Maybe I'm making a new meta, like a hybrid rumored Infinity and a Enigma. Let's go outside. I'm gonna be fighting chat. Martel defer. Jimmy, don't make me minimize Diablo 2 and demod you. Because I just might. I just might. Oh, by the way, in Dead Space last night, dude, I got to the point right before the Leviathan fight, so this should be sick. I'm gonna make a death highlight reel. Every death from Dead Space, I'm gonna make a highlight of it. Highlight compilation. It'd be pretty funny. I rewatched on the Twitch VOD. I rewatched when I missed the stasis and the guy ripped my ripped my frickin' head off. Oh, it was gnarly. Dustin, that's battle orders. I do 1 battle orders just to get my health buffed up, and then I use shout to shift the guys. You don't have to battle orders, like you can skip it, but it's 2k health versus 3.5k for like an extra split second of casting battle orders. So Jimmy, when's the next battle order stream? When's the next Dead Space stream? It'll definitely be like next Monday, I think. Next, like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday is gonna be, the whole week is gonna be double streamed. I'm gonna stream Diablo during the day and then Twitch at night to try and get Twitch affiliate. Speaking of which, there's the link. You sexy son bitches. If you guys want to give me a follow on Twitch, I'd appreciate it. Rune. Or sorry, Hal, yeah. Thank you, Warren. I use battle orders, and then I use Howl. Excuse me. And then you don't shout because Berserk brings your defense temporarily down to 0, so it's just a waste to buff your defense up with shout. God, I am all over the place with stream fails and speaking out my ass today. Oh, bummer, Marius. Big pod player? That's a bummer, dude. Metal Cystis. Any like computer related problems suck because they can be a bitch to Valenter, I'm trying to get... Oh, wait, yeah. Mage plate can only roll through in sockets, yeah. Sorry. I'm trying to get an Archon plate of the whale, or whatever you call it. 4 open sockets with plus life. But I can only get an Archon. Anthony, you need 50 followers on Twitch. It's either 7 or 8 unique streams in 30 days. An average stream viewer count of 3. And something else. 8 hours total or something. But I'm at like 1,400 followers. My stream average is like 20 right now, which is low compared to YouTube, but it's variety. So I just need to stream like 5 more hours and have 5 more unique broadcasts, and then I can get affiliate. And really, affiliate's just for like, you can get Amazon Prime or bits or whatever, but because once I get affiliate, I'll back down again to like 2 or 3 variety streams a week, or sorry, a month, just to avoid burnout. So yeah, I streamed both yesterday, man, but no worries. It was just a short 1.5-hour Twitch stream because I'm just trying to get that X amount of unique streams and duration to just get, because if I stream 2 to 3 times a month, I'll never get the affiliate, right? So just get the affiliate and then I can back off again. Just go at a regular pace. Rasmus, any good drops? Death Cleaver, 15 cold damage Nightwings, D-Web, and a really nice 11 Fire Res, 5% Gold Find Small Charm, so some really good stuff for the stream, actually. Like, I want to facet that Nightwings to get more damage to use for Blizzard Goldfind Sorceress. Got the nice Crafter Caster Amulet. Triple durability? Nope. I'm gonna say that could have failed Arachnid's Mesh.
I can't carry.
Halvik, you'll have to, unless somebody timestamps it. I mean, I think it was around an hour. Maybe around an hour, hour and a half on the uptime counter. Something like that. I did get a rare Caduceus and rare Corona in the same stream as well, which is pretty nutty. Benz, can you wish a song for me to sing for your birthday? Not today, but you can request a song for a GG drop. We can do it up. Hit recovery, fire res, strength. Postcon D-Web 124, thank you, bud. Camden was doing the timestamps before, but I think he said he's busy with school and something else going on in his real life, so doesn't have time at the moment to do the timestamp, but he will eventually. He said he'd be back. Gustav, DBrunsky125, OP streamer, thank you, bud. I appreciate it. Have I tested the bug Andy method? Yeah. Dariel is pretty much bugged on the majority of my characters. If she doesn't drop gold, she's bugged. If she dropped gold, then you messed it up. Too much singing today? Oh, Hernan. You guys are hurting my feelings, man. Ever read Double Dream on a Lightning Sorceress? I have not. I do kind of want to make the Bear Sorceress eventually, though. I've been bulk collecting lightning damage small charms specifically for that build. I just haven't I mean, I haven't even made the beast yet, so gonna make the beast next week. Then we will eventually make the dual dream, but... Joshua, you want me to sing Elvis? I don't know. Elvis. Matt C, you missed, Triptan, next Friday stream will probably be Monday night, bud. Monday night. What bases will I use for dual dream? I haven't even thought that far. Isn't like a 3 open socket diadem like a low requirement base for it? Is the best. What do I think about Crescent Moon on a light sorceress is nice for pure damage, but I don't like running it because you have to run very specific gear to hit 117. So like you have to use Viper Magi. You know, you're using Griffins, probably using Arachnid's Mesh and Mage Fist depending on like if you have a really crazy caster unit, but I don't like running it because I find you're very squishy because unless you run a really weird setup where I was actually playing around with it on stream where I had a 220 caster amulet and then I had Mage Fist, Viper Magi, Griffins, 35 FCR Spirit, and then I was using Dungos because with no DR, you were so fragile with a Sorceress, so... I was using Crescent Moon with Dungos, and it is a good setup, but it's definitely more damage. But it's hard for me to tell the difference between like faceted Griffins, faceted Viper Magi, and like a Hodo versus adding Crescent Moon. Like it is more damage, but it's not like knock your pants off noticeable damage. Like it's definitely more, but. Like myself, I'm just not a big fan of the setup because of the gear that it pigeonholes you into using. More or less. Hernan, 75 FCR is... It's good, like it's fine, it's gonna work as a Hammerton, but 125 is definitely better. You just need more expensive gear, like a nice 210 caster amulet like Hodo, 35 FCR Spirit, and a Paladin Shield, Trangs or Mage Fists, and Arachnid's Mesh. Like, that's the set combo, unless you switch out like the caster amulet for like a Mara's and then use it FCR ring. It's just pretty tough to roll 35 FCR and a nice Paladin Spirit Shield. But if you have the gear to run 125, definitely rock 125 for sure. Well, I'm definitely gonna be playing some Diablo 1 though in the future. I think after I get affiliate, I'm gonna go back to. I'm partway through the playing with the monk. So I want to finish that on Hellfire, and then I want to play a decent amount of Beelzebub mod. Mohammed, okay, sorry, well, sorry for being blocked. If it was by mistake, I apologize. But there is also the chance that you were legitimately banned as well, so if it was by mistake, I apologize. I do apologize. 125 it's more damage because you're slinging more hammers. It's like a small decrease, but you're slinging more, so it's more damage. But pause is cool, like it's more block rate. Like both setups work. I've run 75 a lot, but chat like shamed me into running 125, so now I just run 125. I just don't want to deal with hammered in chat. Yeah, I run the exact same setup, Grego. The exact same setup. I just rock 2 SOJs or 2 BK rings and a 210 caster amulet instead of using an FCR ring. But yeah, exact same setup. Ideally, I'd like to get like a 2 open socket Crown of Ages and then double ist it. It's just an easier way of getting 86 FHR, and then you can rock like War Travelers. You don't have to use Sandstorm Treks, but Jonathan, I'm not a big speedrunning guy, but percent any means that you can change the player's difficulty whenever you want. At least I think that's what it means, Nate. Or is that player's percent any? I'm not a big speedrunner, so I honestly don't. I know that there's some runs when you stay on players 1, there's some when you can change the difficulty. Oh, that's players X? Okay. There we go. See? I should just not speak on anything speedrunning related. Not a big speedrunner. Eagle Horn. Xradis, you gotta hit that exclamation drops, man. We have had a few really GG shit today. If I had gotten an F Death Cleaver, like, I would have spazzed out. Like, I literally would have had, like, a brain aneurysm on stream. Do you have Infinity, Mohammed? I'm trying to think of what my lightning damage is. It's gonna depend on where you're farming, the player's difficulty setting, and your gear. But I would say that, like, if you feel like you're clearing at a good clear speed, I mean, 400 MF is pretty good on a Javazon. Like, I usually run sub 200, but I also run full skillers, so. I've thought about replacing all my skillers with MF small charms, and then seeing how the Javazon runs players 8 Bale Raves, because it's not really a noticeable difference, and I can stack an extra couple hundred MF. Or I think it's only an extra 100 MF. Might as well do it, right? Can Nightmare Pindle drop an SOJ? Or SOE String of Ears? I don't see why you can't. Nightmare Mephisto can drop String of Ears, I think, so. Nightmare Meph would be a better place to drop String of Ears than farming Pindle. I'd only farm Hell Pindle. That's just me, though.
Not enough mana.
Colossus Blade, the set one. The Cathal Sacred Charge. We can add that to the list. Cathal Sacred Charge. I got 14 items remaining. Dravid. I don't have a link for that. If you type in exclamation Grail, Nightbot will give you a list of all my remaining items. Good caster belt. I've never really, like, all my crafting caster wise is always caster game modes. I've messed around a little bit with caster rings. I just did it for a quick little video, but I mean, I'm sure if you got something crazy for a caster belt, it'd be worth using, but just the issue that Arax is just usually your go-to, right? Oh, that was a bad no telly. I was looking over at chat. Devardi, if you type in exclamation Grail, or if anybody wants to, you'll get the link Nightbot will post it for you. There you go. Click on that link. Should be updated. There's 14 left. Lucas, thank you for the tip.
Oh, baby.
Thank you, bud. We already had an oh baby today. Thank you for the tip. Ken, you really need to start getting into hundreds of runs to drop keys. That's kind of the... I mean, I did 120 summoner runs a couple streams ago, and I think I only got like 7 or 8 keys, which was insane. And then my last stream, I found like 20 summoner keys and like 30 runs. It was just insane luck. So I'd say you just had a little bit of bad luck, but going players 7, if you can swing it, is going to drop you like the chance of getting more keys than players 1 or 3. But if you can't do players 7, just do players 3. James, yes. Short little Pindle grind today with crazy rewards for drops, actually. Pretty much that is the problem. Depto, crazy guy that donates. I've never gotten a donation that high before, but I have gotten some pretty big ones before. I'm addicted to crafting caster amulets, like completely addicted to it. I'm so glad I rolled that caster amulet for the Blizzard Goldfine Sorceress too. How much MF do you got, buddy? Are you stacking like at least 300 to 400? At least if you roll yourself like a good map, you should be able to do the runs pretty quickly. You won't even have to moat trick him if it's Nightmare and you're high enough level. Is there a 200 FCR Barbarian? I don't think it's possible to hit that. Like, you could hit it, but you wouldn't be able to teleport. Like, if you use the Viper Magi and all the same gear, like, you could put, like, a Griffin's and 220 caster amulet and all that stuff. I just don't... Like, I'm going to say I'm 99.99% sure it's not possible to hit 200 FCR with Enigma. I don't think it is, but... Oh wait, no. Wait, you could run 2 whiz spikes. No, you could do it. You could dual wield 2 whiz spikes. That's 100 right there. You could use like a 220 caster amulet. That's 120, and then you could get 160 with the Rax and Mage Fist, and then you could wear Griffins, which will get you to 185, and then you could rock 2 FCR rings. So you could do it. Yeah, I should just... What am I talking about? You could do it. I just don't know that it's worth it to do it. Completely true. Yeah, you definitely have 200 FCR. I don't know why I didn't... It's just something that I don't think anybody would run though. 200 FCR Barbarian. Like, I just know that, like, you can't do it on a Druid, right? Like, it's very hard to hit 163 FCR on a Wind Druid. But pretty much the dual wielding on the Barbarian is what helps you do it, but... Yeah, Barbarian, same... Okay, here's something funny for you guys. A 163 FCR Wind Druid has the same teleporting frame breakpoints, literally the same frame breakpoints as a level 18 Sorceress with Stealth and 2 FCR rings. So think of all the crazy gear you need to rock to wear 163 FCR. And then it's the same teleporting frame rate as 18 Sorceress. Charlie! Come on, Chuckle Charles! Chuckle Charles! Who pissed and Chuckle Charles cereal this morning? Laying of hands. Love these gloves. I need to stock up on a couple extra because I use them on all different melee characters, so. Both of my... I don't know, Ken. Did you watch my Windra build? Like, I think if you have the gear, I think it's worth it. Because I have like a 5.7k NATO, 163 FCR, 300 MF Wind Druid that farms players 7 pits, like no problem. And in my opinion, it is totally worth it to run that setup. Like with the Reaper's Toll Mercenary, player 7, he clears it just as fast as a 99. So I think it's worth it, but Chuckle Charles, I thought you were my friend. Can you change your name to that? Chuckle Charles, please. Well, see, I'd say it depends on where you're farming. Maybe if you're trying to do player day bail runs, maybe you want the extra damage, but I mean, like, cause like I was still doing player 7 pits, no problem, but I mean, like, I do agree it is a loss of damage. Like, it is 100% a loss of damage, but you're also slinging more NATOs, and you're teleporting faster, and with the Reaper's Toll Merc, you can still, like, clear pits player 7, so... Again, it's just one of those, like, personal preference things, but... I will 100% agree with you, it is a damage loss. But with better gear, you can get, like, 6+ K NATOs with 163 FCR, so... But if you're aiming the tornadoes right and you're firing more of them, it is, like, more damage. Jimbos, I thought I removed moderator status from you. Can somebody do that for me, please? Faster run walk, MF, and 24 light res. And that's basically, yeah, the damage that's kind of... Like, there's two sides of the argument, right? It's like, it's less damage, but the thing is, you're teleporting faster, you're slinging more NATOs, which equals out, or is potentially more. I don't really want to do the maths, because I don't care. But, on the same token, it is a lot of very expensive and specific gear to get 1 frame faster. It's like 11 frames versus 10 frames, so, like, there's pluses and minuses to both setups, but... After spending like a whole whackload of time on 99 and then actually getting to the point to playing 163, I definitely like 163 more, but no scythe, not F. Yeah, it's more fun to flex, exactly. I mean, let's face it, guys, like, teleporting like a level 18 sorceress on a Wind Druid is GG, man. Super fast tellies. Right, Jimmy? Ah, another Whiz Spike Pindle. Oh, he did it! He changed his name, Chuckle Charles. Yes, I am so happy. Thank you, Chuckle Charles. That made my day. Ooh, F. And shit.
Are you happy now, noob? Stop peeing in my cereal.
I'm so happy. Scott, I did see the Top Gun 2. Looks pretty dope. Looks pretty dope. Jamie, can you change your name to Jimbo Jams for me? Jimbo Jams?
I am overburdened.
Grego, oh dude, Grego, I got you beat. I have found a 1 to defensive auras, 40 to life off of Pindle. Just got you beat just by a little bit. But either way, yes, it sucks. Sucks. 10 FCR, gold fine, eh. 2 to sorcerer skills, 20 FCR, 2 to blizzard. Damn, if that had rolled 2 to sorcerer skills, 20 FCR, 3 to lightning. Like, that's very close to something I would potentially use. Just not quite there. Shit. Investor run walk, and that's like maybe... I wouldn't even use that. Scott, today has been off the hook for finds, man. Off the hook. Death Cleaver, D-Web, 15 cold damage, Nightwings. A really nice 11 fire as 5 gold find, small charm for blizzard finding cold sorceress. A very sick stream. Angel, 3 rare sacred armors. Evan, I have run Obedience before. Obedience is a great budget rumored. It's awesome. The issue about Obedience is Jeremy. The problem with Obedience is a non-eth Reaper's Toll is more damage. That's the problem. Like, it's an awesome budget rumored, but Reaper's Toll is just better. Especially an ethereal one, but a non-eth one is better as well, so it's a problem. The problem with a lot of things in Diablo 2 is there's just a certain amount of items that oh, I missed a ring, that's okay. We'll get it next time. There's just certain specific items that just destroy everything else. That's the problem. Diablo 2. You Nate and Jimmy both spammed it. Rob Percy, how's it going? I'm good, man. How are you? You guys are trying to make me laugh on stream. Devarty, I use OBS broadcasting software, and I just use a replay buffer to clip highlights. I just have a hotkey that it goes back, like it automatically records the last like 3 minutes or whatever, so just hit the hotkey when I get a drop and it records it. It's easier than like trying to manually sift through hours of footage. Mr. Kethley. Colossus Blade or Sword for bot D? Colossus Sword unfortunately only rolls 5 open sockets, so you're stuck with having to use Colossus Blade. Although Colossus Blade bot D is super good for style points, but if you get an ethereal Colossus Sword, you can still always Larzik it and make the rumored death in it. I think it's actually the #1 death base, Colossus Sword. Some guy, I do have a video. If you search like just Dabrensky Pindle Barb or something, you should be able to find it. But I do have a video for this barb build. Salt Helm, Stiletto. 2 to mastery is 3 to increase speed. And 2 to increase stamina. Kind of like a useless helmet. That has 10 FHR though. If that had rolled like, again, 2 to skills, 3 to battle cry, 3 to battle orders or something. Kinda cool. Martin, you're gonna run Pindle in the background? Awesome, dude. yeah, like, I wouldn't say, Greg, that Colossus Blade isn't the best base, but it's not the best base for Breath of the Dying, but I think it's the best style points base. Like, I don't think you can argue that a Colossus Blade, Ethereal Colossus Blade for Breath of the Dying, like, style points, it's the best. I don't think anything is better, style-wise. And you can also pair it with, like, a Grief, and then you have dual leech that way, so you can run a different ring. You don't have to run. Check the 6 NATO. Ooh. There's no Gerard, you can stack it infinitely. I think there's definitely breakpoints, like I think it's every, don't quote me, I think it's every 5%. So I think you have to run 2-3 faster run walk small charms. Because that's the way that you like break the 5 cap. And I think it suffers a little bit from diminishing returns. But I do think you can infinitely stack faster run walk and it can keep getting more. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think that's how it works. Luke A, you just saw a gas station Big D. Did you take a picture of it? KLS, for practicality, Berserker Axe is better. But for style points, Colossus Blade. Colossus Blade wins. In my opinion. Did I sign up for the Diablo Immortal beta? I did not. Although I've debated just for fun, streaming it literally once. Just for fun. I have a capture card, I might as well figure out how to plug my phone into it, and might as well. Ah, Chuckle Charles. I'm so glad you changed your name. But I think we're gonna grind out, what time is it? We'll go half an hour, so we'll go for half an hour more. So we'll go for 3 hours, 15 minutes upload time. Try and hit some GGs. Anybody wants to come in with a sub? Last minute sub. Well, Angel, like in order to stream it, I'd want to stream it on my PC, so I know there's some way of connecting your phone to the capture card and then streaming it. Like I said, I would just do it once for fun, for jokes, but I'm not gonna like grind out Diablo Immortal on stream. Oh, I should have checked the Naga. That was a mistake. Should have checked it. Yeah, sub sandwich. How many likes are we at, guys? Are we at 300 likes? Zach Kennedy, thank you so much for the sub number 6. Probably need an HDMI to micro USB. Yeah, like yeah, exactly. Something like that, Nate. I'm just not entirely sure what it is. There's just some way that I need to connect the output of my phone into... Rare Corona again. The output of my phone into capture card. Mike Arnold, thank you so much for the sub. Guys, who is holding out for the beautiful sub? Can I hit 10? Can I get 10? Brandon, I have non-isted and an isted whiz spike, and the only reason that the whiz spike is isted is I occasionally use it on 200 FCR sorceress, and I'm also going to use it on my singer barb when I get around to making them. But normally, like, I'm always horking on the main hand with my 6-assisted phase blade, so the ist rune doesn't really matter. It's just eventually for the Singer Barb. Izzo, I'm doing great, man. How are you? Red Crow, yeah, I do plan on streaming a little bit of the Path of Diablo reset. Absolutely. I just don't know if I'm able to do it the Friday of, because my wife is away all week, and then she comes back Friday, and I pick her up at the airport Friday night, so I feel like picking her up and then coming home and streaming Path of Diablo ladder reset is a recipe to get castrated, so I don't think I'm gonna do it. Angel, only 114 likes and we have 270 plus viewers? Guys, could I get a couple likes? Pretty please. Pretty please. Like spreads the stream. It's so easy to do. It's free. Pretty please. But in all seriousness though, likes spreads the stream, and it's very easy way to help me out if you enjoy my videos and streams. We need a like spike. We need something. One second, guys. Oh man, look at all those Twitch follows. Wicked. Will be the next Shroud before you know it. Nate, did he look like me? Nice. You made your Wi-Fi in the closet. Keep slapping those likes, guys. Right there, Nightbot, if you're enjoying the stream, make sure to give it a like. It helps spread the stream. Winky face. Moses, favorite food? Can I say like favorite meal? Because steak, baked potato, and broccoli is my favorite meal, but like on its own, steak is not my favorite. Like I'd rather have like lasagna or something. Like just completely steak by itself. I don't like it. Red Crow Diablo, you are a YouTuber channel? Okay, I will check out your channel, man. And thank you for the like. Wizzy Spike. Depto, I think somebody, did you ask about the belt? I want like plus 20 to strength, plus like 30 to life, 24 fast rate recovery, like 70 plus gold find for gold find Barbarian. Twizzle Les, thank you so much for the sub. Sub number 9, thank you very much, man. Appreciate it. Wizzy Spike. Dan.
I can't carry anymore.
Coming from the butcher steak all day. I played lacrosse growing up, but I did a lot of competitive swimming, hockey, a little bit of lacrosse, wrestling in high school as well. So it kind of was all over the map. Tiny bit of rugby too. Jimmy, probably very low because you don't change your mod name, so change your mod name to GPA Bot D Fury. Fury to it. You see him as a goalie? Red Crow, I'm just trying to complete the Holy Grail, so every item in the game. We're at 14 items left. JFK exclamation grail, or sorry, exclamation drops. It's been pretty crazy stream though. Lots of really high-end items. Been pretty lucky. Sees me as supermodel or R&B artist? A supermodel. Oh man, come on, Charles. Chuckle Charles, you're way too infatuated with me. Supermodel? Like I said, if my wife ever divorces me, I know Chuckle Charles will take me in. Mental patient. I work for an electrical wire manufacturer. I put the rubber insulation or the rubber jacketing on the outside of like heavy duty electrical transport cables that like big underwater stuff or above ground mining cables, that kind of thing, like the really expensive cables. Brian, I did a lot of different events, and yeah, I was pretty good. I was really good at the sprinting events. The more like I wouldn't do like 1500 meter shit like that, but freestyle, fly. I did a little bit of the individual medley. I was good at backstroke and breaststroke, but I didn't like those two events. I really like freestyle though. Got shield. Not a. Yeah, I did the 200 individual medley, 50 and 100 meter freestyle, 50, or sorry, no, 100 meter freestyle, no, 50 and 100, and then I did 100 meter fly. We did the 200 meter, or was it the one medley, the one, it's like a team where everybody does one, like fly back breast, whatever that one is. I forget what it's called. This is going way back though, when I was like 8 to like 15, so I can't really remember half this shit. You take me in as a side piece? Aw, thank you, bud. Matt, I put rubbers on big shafts? Oh, jeez. Technically, it's true, but not shafts. It's like big wire, but there's a difference, man. Shafts is just too sexual, but wires is like a utility thing. Hey, butterfly? Yeah, it's... Yeah, the last like 25 meters of the 200 meter butterfly, you're just like, it can't even move anymore. Plate mail. I do my best to try and catch everybody's comment. I do miss some though.
I can't carry anymore.
Scott leaves for sure. But if it comes down to it, I'd rather see a Canadian team win than an American team. No offense to all my American buddies. I'd rather see a Canadian team win the Stanley Cup. But straight up, Leafs fan for sure. Well, Matt, it's probably no, never mind. I was gonna make a joke about low viewer stream, but I shouldn't say shit because I have low viewer stream on Twitch, so I can tell you it's a lot easier to read my chat on Twitch than it is YouTube. It's pretty easy. When you only have like 20 people in your Twitch chat, it's not too big a deal to read it. Chuckle Charles, you gonna fight Jimmy? Well, I feel like she castrated my balls first before that, but you guys can fight over the balls if you want, or you can split it one each. You can make like bronze casts of my my balls, and you guys can put them up on your stand. Brian, yeah, 11 fire res, 5 fast recovery. That's a really nice small charm for a sorceress because Spirit has no fire res. So, and Spirit has 55 FHR. So, you use that small charm, it helps make up for a little bit of lack of the fire resistance on Spirit. And then you reach the 60 FHR breakpoint. So, I would say that is a really good small charm. Thank you, Lord. Guys, slap the like. Slap the like, please. Shadow, your wife met Michael Phelps in person? How tall is Michael Phelps in real life? Like 7'8"? Naga, Nada, Spelt. Let me tell you, Charles, if you're gonna make a metal replica of your balls, I'll get a PO box, you can ship them to me, and then I'll hang them off the tailgate of my truck. You guys ever seen that, where they hang nuts off the back of your truck? I'll hang Chuckle Charles nuts off the back of my truck. Depto, you should look it up on the Ariat Summit, but there's light, medium, and heavy body armors, and I believe light body armors is 0 faster realm walk penalty, and then I think medium is like 2, and then heavy armor is 4, or something like that, but I can't remember the exact values. Like, I know that like a sacred armor slows you down more than like a dust shroud, but I don't know by how much. You just look it up on Ariat Summit. Glymph, yeah man, we got a second D-Web today. Damn, 52 gold fine. Gotta get max gold fine gold wrap. How much percent MF? 679 on the main hand. Patrick, I just love the game. I love the game, and it's also like, I don't want to say it's my job, but
I am overburdened.
I just enjoy streaming, and then I like the game, and I just don't get bored of it, and just put it all together. I know, you guys, the metal balls that hang off the vehicles are hilarious. For whatever reason, I feel like Jimmy has one, he just doesn't want to admit it. Like, I think Shooting Jimmy's has balls hanging off of his vehicle. Evan, medium is 5, 10 is heavy? Okay. Yeah, see, like I said, I don't know the exact value, I just know that there's like 3 classes, and I know that Sacred Armor is the heaviest, but... Or maybe, is Sacred Armor... I thought somebody said a Sacred Armor is medium, and then a Shadow Plate and down is the heavy. I honestly, like, I'd have to look it up on Ariat Summit, I don't... I'm not a human encyclopedia for B2. There's a lot of things that I look up all the time. But there is definitely a faster realm penalty, Depto. Absolutely there is. Yeah, and it affects the mercenary as well. I just wouldn't worry too much about it because, like, a lot of times you just use teleport to reposition the mercenary. And if your mercenary is using like Infinity, it has faster run walk on it, so that kind of combats the run walk penalty, so I wouldn't worry too much about it. To bar. My wife French Canadian? No, she's just regular Canadian. Regular small town Canadian. Okay, I thought so, Brian. I thought it was weird that Sacred Armor is medium type, but Shadow Plate and stuff is definitely heavy. Heavy armor. Totemic Mask, it's blue. Yeah, that's true. If you're not teleporting. Like my mercenary is using fortitude and a Balrog skin, which Balrog skin is definitely heavy. So this is like what I want to get going, guys. Like I'm gonna put a blue there, blue here, and I want and I just gotta get another red down here. Like I'm gonna like lace these out like color wise, just because it's gonna take me so long to get 250. I nail like 99% of the questions, except for when I say I'm using Infinity and an Enigma. I kind of screwed that one up today. Zero, if you search, oh, you're heading off, Matt? Okay, see you later, man. Guys, don't forget to check out Chicken Chaser on Twitch. Zero, if you type in exclamation Grail, you'll get the list of all my remaining items. I have 14 left. Bone helm, not F. Yeah, I know, right, Chris? They're color coordinated, man. It's got to get a 5 NATO.
I can't carry anymore.
No problem, Zero, and good evening, whatever. How are you? 15 minutes left. Let's quickly slam out another like 40, 50 Pindle runs. Well, really, it's like... If I'm like wired, it's like 3 minutes or 3 runs a minute, but... Streaming always slows me down, so... Probably do like 30 runs in the next 15 minutes. Jacob, how rare Hotspurs? Depends on the difficulty that they drop. Off of certain monsters in Hell difficulty, very rare. In normal, with enough MF, I think it's like 1 in like 2,000 or 3,000, so it's not too rare. The Barbarian is slow? What are you talking about? Barbarian is a super fast Pindle runner. Super fast Pindle runner. Or at least for farming Pindle little pits. Like certain bosses, it's actually like it probably like, well, not probably, it's because of item find, it's the best Pindle runner in the game. I'm sure a minor hell pot is rare off a Pindle, but that's one of those items that I don't care about. Like if Bale dropped a normal, like a minor healing potion, I know it's super rare, but I wouldn't like clip it and be like, oh my god. I just wouldn't care. It's like, oh, it's a normal potion. Bullshit, Bale. Drop materials might. Yeah, exactly, Gordon. Cool Crow and normal is really good odds to drop. Ooh, rare Hydro Bowl. That's 1 rare Hydro Bowl, 2 rare Coronas today, 2 rare Caduceuses, or Caduceuses, 15 cold damage Nightwings, Berserker Axe, the gold, Death Cleaver, sorry. Berserker, or sorry, Fire Edge, Goldfine Charm, and 15 cold damage Nightwings. I don't know if I already said that. Crazy stream. Jonathan, usually, like, I'm constantly switching my characters in the areas that I grind, but typically, yeah, I usually, during my streams, I kind of pick one spot. So today's Pindle. Before I did a bit of key running. Some days I'll stream just the pits, some days just Bale runs, some days just chaos. I haven't really done, like, mass farming, where I farm, like, everything. For whatever reason, I feel like I get better drops if I just single target an area versus MFing all over. I know that's not the case, it's all RNG, but yeah, I know, man. I'm having difficulty talking today.
Good afternoon.
Yeah, Martin, the new Nightwings is 15 cold damage. It didn't roll very good on Dex, though. I just care about the percent cold damage. But the previous one is a 14 with a 3/3 facet in it, so it's plus 17 minus 3. I just really want to get a plus 5. I can just get a damn plus 5. Lymph! You know how I feel about H-Gen. Probably soon, though. I should do a River of Flame H-Gen stream. Gladiator's Bane, F? Not F. That's another item. G-Bane. Shadowhawk. I'd probably say like you maybe want to be 75, but when I leveled my druid, I did it twinked. So as soon as I could like wear Enigma, I had Enigma. I've never done an untwinked druid, so I don't know what the best level to. But I mean, I would think 75 between Hurricane and, you know, Cyclone Armor and Tornado. You should be able to make your way through Hell Players 1 difficulty. I don't see why not. Ogre Maul, not F. I was debating like collecting full rejuves because I'm gonna do Uber soon. I'm so lazy. Yeah, those are the 6 real items. I'm just not gonna do, like, unless I get down to like 3 items, I'm not gonna do normal. I'm gonna do normal farming. Like, if I get down to missing like Tyraels, Astrians, and Metal Grid or something, and then have a couple of the other crap normal items, then I'll do a little bit of normal finding. But until then, a mill. It's been GG drops today. We're just rounding out the last little bit here. Or our blade. Yeah, it's definitely not going to be easy, Shadowhawk. But like, if you get like a Viper Magi, Spirit, Crystal Sword, Lore for your body helmets, if you get enough plus skills, Cyclone Armor will help you absorb a lot of the elemental damage. So as long as you're constantly recasting that, you're going to have Hurricane and physical damage. So either like if you run into a physical immune, you should be able to take him out with cold damage. And you'll have your Bear to tank, and you'll have Oak Sage for boosting your mercenary. So to be honest, it's probably going to be easier to go through than a sorceress. It's just, it's going to take you longer because you're going to be walking everywhere and it's going to be horrible aiming, but you should be, with what I just said, it should make you a lot more tanky than like a sorceress moving into hell for the first time. Farm slime only, Prince. I think the next Hipster Thursday is going to be, I was debating doing something like River of Flames super chest farming. I thought something crazy like that would be cool. No, sorry, I meant casting, or sorry, summoning a bear. Like a bear with Oak Sage is an awesome meat shield. But no, you can't, you can cast Armageddon when you're in bear or wolf form, but you can't cast tornadoes, so excuse me if I misspoke, but I meant like you can have a summon bear and Oak Sage and a couple plus skills. Like he should be able to tank a lot of stuff on players 1, and you have cold and physical damage for dealing with immunities and stuff. Charm. 6 gold fine, not enough to either have to have really good res or be 10 for me to keep at this point. Joshua Roth, what's going on, buddy? Just catching into the tail end of the stream, man. Look at that big sexy purple D on Josh. It's been a crazy crazy stream for finds, man. Crazy stream. Zero, if I could add a new class to D2, what would it be? I really like the Diablo Hellfire the Monk. It's like a nice mix between elemental and melee damage, so I'd say something like the monk from Hellfire would be cool. Speedrunning is the second fastest character through the game behind the source. Makes sense. Shooting Jimbos. You gonna change that name for me, bud? Don't forget to hit up that second channel, guys. And my Twitch link there, I'll just spam it again for you guys. Twitch for variety streams a couple times a month. And then all variety VODs and highlights will be put on that channel to keep the clutter down. Well, who am I handing my YouTube channel over to? Am I handing over to Shooting Jimbos? Sorry to Jangels. Sorry, buddy. You can always watch the VOD though, but yeah, it's... I'm sorry, bud. Sassy Lad, how's it going? NF, Pindle can drop, Card of Ages. Absolutely, you can. But not a lot is... Oh yeah, we were talking hell difficulty, Lugo. Not, yeah. Assassin's super fast and normal. Yeah, we were just talking hell difficulty. What are we at? 3 hours and 9 minutes? 5 more minutes of Pindle grinding. Hasbeam, how's it going? Alright, later Wing Shooter, thank you for tuning into my stream, I appreciate it. Hasbeam, what are the Act 2 Merc breakpoints for IAS? If you watch the video that I just made about the Act 2 Merc, it depends on your gear. Storm Shield. Depends on your gear. Other things like auras, like if you have fanaticism, depends on the weapon base. But you can use the IAS calculator to figure it out. NF, ADF, a bunch of numbers. Thank you so much for the sub. Junk. Damn, I really want to get my Faker Axe. Oh, even hell difficulty? It's... okay. Anyways, the Druid's good. Jimbo just really likes to defend the Druid because his second love affair after me is the Druid, so he just likes to defend it as much as he can. Brendan, I won't be streaming tomorrow. I work Thursday, Friday, so I plan on releasing a video Saturday. Next Thursday will be a Hipster Thursday, followed by a variety stream on Friday. But yeah, work Thursday, work Friday. I'm gonna try and do a little bit of video editing early in the morning before work, Thursday, Friday, so I should be able to finish the video for Saturday. Is the plan, anyways. D-Man, I check some rare weapons, some swords and polearms if they spawn F. I always check Druid pelts, all rare rings, amulets, gloves, and boots. I check rare sin claws always. Sometimes I'm lazy and I'll let something go. I check rare javelins too. I try to check most of the rares, but the odds of getting a good rare are so low that sometimes I'm just lazy and I'll let something go just because I don't care. Like I know that 999,000 times out of 10,000 it's gonna be trash, right? So if I miss the odd like antler pelt or something, I don't freak out. But Wojak, I've never played Diablo. Like I never streamed it. I played it a tiny little bit. Chris Fern, what's going on, bud? Yeah, I do. Brandon, you hate the Necro? I don't love the Necro, but I don't hate it, but I do really like the Druid. Druid's like a really nice combination of like a melee character. You can do cool caster stuff with it. Super tanky with summons and your spirits. The problem is just the Druid is like, the Druid is good everywhere. It's just not the best in any specific scenario. So it's not the best melee, it's not the best caster, it's not the best MFer. It's not the best... Yeah, I still don't think it's the best tank. I'd say an H-Tin's a better tank, but it's not the best in any of those, but it's really good in all of them. So it's probably why people don't like as much. Second best Ancient Tunnel Magic Finder. I won't... It can clear the fastest. I don't think it's the second best though, is it? On Players 1? Anyways, Jimbo really likes the Druid. D-Man, you can play with others using Druid's the best PvP. I have been told that the 163 FCR Wind Druid is very good. Like, it's the best overall, but I don't know if it's the best in every scenario. But I don't know a lot about PvP. D-Man, but you can use like Hamanchi, I think is what it's called, and you can play with others, or you can play on LAN. But Django's Slow Pain, thank you so much for the sub, man. Last minute sub, helping me reach my sub goal. Thank you so much, man. We're gonna do 2 more Pindle runs, and that's gonna be the end of stream for me. But thank you so much, guys. Wind Druid only really loses to Trapsin in PvP. You guys think it's weird that the Trapsin is really good for PvP, but for PvM it's like meh. It's not bad, but it's not like super good either. Don't worry, Sassy, I don't really ever play much PvP either. And I do like the Poison Necro, Brennan. It's just I find it's a difficult character to stream with. Like, it's not very challenging. Like, it's, you know, teleport, low res, Poison Nova, Corpse Explosion, and then check the loot and summon revives. It's not like super complicated to play, but doing that and then trying to read chat with like 250 to 300 people at the same time, it's hard for me to do. I struggle a bit, but Charlie, she's gone next week. She's coming home shortly. I want to take my dogs out for a walk. William, 197 likes. Guys, can I beg for 3 likes? Can we hit 200? But honestly, guys, that is going to be the end of stream. So thank you so much for tuning in. Pretty GG finds today, honestly. Like, the Nightwings alone, I'm honestly more stoked for the 50 Nightwings than I am the D-Web, even though the D-Web is awesome. Oh, right on. We got 204. But yeah, guys, that's going to be it for me. So thank you so much. I'm just going to throw out a couple links for you guys. There's my Twitch. There's the... Oh, we got to wait a little bit. Stream Deck got overwhelmed. That's my Twitch link. If you guys want to hit me up for variety, that is the Discord. And then my second variety channel will spam in there as well. But... yeah, guys, thank you so much. New video out on Saturday, and then I'll see you guys, probably see you guys Monday for stream. But, Billy loves me. I love you guys. I love you guys. Balaz, no voice? What? You guys can't hear me talk? Maybe you have the stream muted. Yes, hail victory. Oh, we crushed it, 219. But honestly, guys, thank you so much. I really do appreciate the support. Yeah, I'll see video Saturday. Hope you guys have an amazing weekend. Don't do anything that I wouldn't do, and I'll see you guys Monday. Peace out.
starters. One out of a million will reach those heights. Always had a feeling that I won't deny that one. Never could toss. Look at my eyes, I'm on the rise. Rise, part of my size, trying to make sense of it all comprised. Yeah, highs, been in these skies. Never stuck down, feeling paralyzed, but I'm up now. We all too late to fall. Yeah, anyone coming, I'ma lift them all. Never look down when it's risk involved. They got guts, gotta learn, I gotta wish it all. Ain't got no feelings, we just flowing. Yeah, I'm that grain of sand that made it out the ocean. A couple milli now, I'm causing a commotion. I've been coasting, hear my name around the world like an explosion.
So rise up.